everyone. I've done a David's day at work at the marina, David's day at work at the aquatic park, David's day at work on the island as a Molly's tour guide. Today's going to be a day at work with David on the ferry. So we are going to the ferry, opening it up. Coffee. It's a beautiful day. Oh, gotta take the chain down. Ton of noise this early in the morning. Okay, it's the scary part, jumping across here. Oh. Drop my pack off. Open these doors. And put a bolt right there so the door doesn't swing open in the breeze. Tie up with this gate. All right. Come to the stern, inventory the wood to see how much wood we need to get. Probably 10 bags. Open this door. Inspect bathrooms. Okay, right now nobody else is here. I'm a few minutes early. The captain will be coming, and then my other deckhand, Gustavo, works with me today. But this is our snack bar area where when the boat's underway, we can sell different candies, little chips to the campers and hikers. We get the little munchies. We've got an assortment of sodas that would keep it ice, so we have to refresh the ice in here. I've got my books to read today. I'm learning my lines for the play. And then I'm reading this book about Cumberland. My paintings right there. Okay, I gotta sweep out the floors under the tables into the carpet, and then I gotta vacuum the carpet. Inspect the side of the boat. Everything looks good. Check for ice. I need some ice. 2 bags of ice plus for the sodas. It's gonna be 3 bags of ice, 10 wood. Oh, now I gotta fill the boat up with water. Okay, but this is a very cool job because there's a little bit of custodial work, which I don't mind. I love sweeping and cleaning and doing the windows and stuff. I also enjoy all the people that I get to see. All excited coming over to Cumberland Island. Let me do this hose here. Another scary part. What's cool is there's a lot of work getting people loaded and unloaded and helping them with their bags and their carts going up that gangplank. But then it's just enjoying the ride over the ride over to Cumberland Island, which is very enjoyable. I could sit, read, watch the river go by. So now we're filling the boat up with water. We have to do that every day because that's the water we use to wash our hands and to flush the toilets. Okay. I'm not gonna lift this ramp until I have somebody else here to help me. So that will happen later. Just throw my pack in here. That's my jacket. Actually, I gotta get my stuff out of here. Breakfast sandwich and some drinks. Hey, Captain Ron, how you doing? Okay, Captain's here. My crewmate Gustavo's here. We got the gangplank down or up. Done filling the boat with water. Then we got to remove some carts that were broken on the island. These do not work, so those will get taken off and hopefully cannibalized, and taking 2 or 3 bad carts, turning them into one good cart. Bye-bye broken carts. All right, so we've got the boat pretty much prepped. We start letting people bring bicycles and carts onto the boat early before we actually board everybody. But it's still not time yet. And Gustavo went to go get some wood. Oh, that's not good. Okay, this is the upper deck. Captain's house. St. Mary's. A quick sandwich. Okay, we have a few minutes now before we start boarding people's belongings, but let me kind of give you a tour of what's on the land side. So that right there is the National Park Service building, and that's the visitor center upstairs. And you can see people are waiting to check in for the ferry up there. Once they check in and they get their tickets for the ferry, and they also pay their admission to the park, they could come downstairs for an orientation at the lower level. Then they're led over here by the park ranger, and then I will collect their tickets in the official blue sand bucket and count everybody. The ferry can take 145 people. I've never seen it be more than 140. I think they just kind of have that as a safety number. I'm not too sure about that. But I guess if you're counting the crew, that's 3 more people. Anyway, once people have checked in upstairs, they'll start loading up all their gear and station it right down there at the end of the ramp. And we'll load bicycles and carts and backpacks. And I'll insert a few pictures of what that looks like here now. It's right on the edge of St. Mary's, which is just beautiful. We got the Submarine Museum right there, the Riverview Hotel, and Siegel's Cafe, Market on the Square, and the Purple Door. We've got Southern Riverwalk behind there, the new Intercoastal Gateway Marina in there. But very scenic place to work at. Love my job. Here we've started loading everybody's stuff, and it's all kind of very, gotta make sure it all fits in here because sometimes we fill it all the way up. And in bicycles, sometimes they go all the way back up there. In fact, I gotta move that bike. Well, the best part of this thing is I get to work with my wife. I'm doing a day of David at this job now. And I've got Vicky, my lovely wife, that I get to commute with over to Cumberland Island.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right. Let me get on it because I got to get back up there.
Departure. I'm sorry. Correction. Today we will have only a 4:45 departure. Please be sure to be either at the Sea Camp or Dungeness Docks by 4:30 p.m. If you got bicycles and camping gear, please unload and load at Sea Camp Dock only. That is our second stop. Our trip today will take approximately 45 minutes, so sit back and enjoy the view. And we'd also like to give a special happy birthday to somebody on board and also a happy 40th anniversary to a lovely couple on board. There you go. 2:45. 4:45. You get a gap. I know, I saw it by the shower.
No, they're digging under the shed.
Oh, I'll have to, there's some animal under there.
So, yeah. Anyway. I went out there before
We're gonna have to stop the unloading so till the horses get out of the way.
But I knew that so what I did was I did a PCS swap with somebody who wanted to go to me. So I spent and it was and then just went back
deckhand. Help take some of these bikes off. So we're back in St. Mary's. We're just loading up more people. We do this back and forth a few times. And then here, let's say hi to my boss, Gustavo. Hi, Gustavo.
He's very friendly. You're better. What's the step rule and then
18. Okay, so we have left or gotten everybody off the ferry, and now we're just starting our day. And we have a break period right now where we're just going to relax, and we could do any kind of number of things, like set up a hammock, we could read, we could paint, fish. You have a great day. We could fish, we can go for a hike, go swim. But today I'm going to memorize some lines, I think. But we've got, gosh, almost 2 hours. Lunchtime. So I've got my lunch. Just kind of reading a book. Mama. And we'll wait for the 2:45 ferry. So we got a couple hours. Not that. Oh, it got wrapped around his. Wrapped out.
Give me a grab money.
Right there. His whole life. Low water when you leave today. Yeah. come off the island. And this is just a very fun, peaceful ride. We're not dealing with anybody's luggage or anything at this point for this 45 minutes. And that's what it is. It's 45 minutes each way. But right now it's just the captain and Gustavo and myself. Sometimes we bring a few other people across with us, maybe people that live on the island. But there it is. My work day's done. Vicky's work day is done.
I'm done.
But our day's not done because now we have to go to rehearsal.
That's right.
Okay, so now we're gonna fuel this boat up. We're going to the fuel dock over here. I hear it takes a lot of gallons to fill this up, and it takes a while. How do I do that? See, I unscrewed it,
I know you did.
but I can't pop it out. All right, that's the day. Boat's fueling up. And time to go home.